Hey guys, how can we create this error validator of our text form field? And how can we create a logic that when it's satisfied, it drives our error validator away? And when it's not satisfied, it won't let our form to be submitted. So in this case, since it is not satisfied, then we cannot submit this like this. And when our logic is satisfied like this, then we can now be able to submit this just like that. So that is what we're gonna building today, and let's get started. Guys, this is our text form field, this one, and as you can see, we currently don't have a validator here. You can see we currently don't have validator, and so that is what we are gonna be creating. And as an additional information, if you want to filter your text form field, for example, if you only want to accept a digit and want to filter non-digit characters, then you can just add this into your input formatters, this one. And so there, first thing we need to create is the logic for this. So in every text form field, there are a specific kind of logic that we want for our text field. But here in this example, our main focus is on phone number. So the logic we want for our phone number is the text form field should not be empty and the length should be equal to 10. I don't know in other countries, but in the Philippines, the main phone number is only 10 digit plus the country code. So that makes it 11. So there we go. What we need to do is to go up here and create the logic. There we go. What we have created is a function that returns a boolean and that accepts a phone number, the phone number that we will be entering here. And it makes sure that the number is not empty and the length is 10 before it can be submitted. So there, this is now our logic. The next thing we have to create is the error text that will be appearing here when this logic is not satisfied. So let's create that. So there you go. What we have just created is a function that accepts the phone number and returns the error string here. So here we are using the function that contains our logic. And if our logic can be submitted, then it won't return anything. It will return null. But if it cannot be submitted, then it will return this invalid phone number format. So this is what this function is all about. So the next thing is how can we use this? So we can just go down here and there you go. We can just use it directly in here. So let's refresh it, and as you can see, the error already appeared immediately. And there you go. And once our logic is satisfied like that, the error goes away. and when it's empty or it is less than 10, then the error appears. But I won't recommend putting our logic here because it won't only make our widget clutter, it will also make our widget harder to test. So what I would recommend is to separate our logic into a separate file where we can be able to test it in isolation. So what we're gonna do is to create a sign in validator here. There you go. And for us to be able to easily use this, let's make this a mixin. Just like that. And then we can just cut this and then paste it here like that. So to be able to use this, we can just add it in here. Then we need to import it. So there you go. It works the same thing. And how can we let this be submitted when our logic is satisfied? And how can we prevent this from being submitted when our logic is not yet satisfied? So what we can do here is to find our function, the function for this. So there we go. This is our main function. So what we can do is use our mixin here. Select that, then import it. Oh, we added our mixin to the wrong widget. So there we go. This is our main function, and we can use our logic here to only submit and trigger the verify phone number function when the phone number be submitted. So let's try this out. You can see we cannot submit it, and when it's satisfied, then there we go. That's it, guys. I hope you learned something from this. So if you want more tips and tricks like this, then don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our video.